You're right there in the moment. Everything starts out fine. The erection comes strong. You feel that confidence returning. And then, without warning, without control, it starts to fade. It goes soft, and you're left there, frozen, feeling frustration tighten in your chest. It's not a lack of desire. It's not a lack of will. It's your body simply not responding the way it should. If you've ever been through this, even once, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you're here right now watching this video, it's because something inside you is asking for answers. And I'm here to give you those answers, with science, with empathy, and with a truth you may have never heard before. Let's be honest for a moment. When an erection fails, it's not just the body that feels it. Your self-esteem takes a hit. That thought won't leave your mind. What if I disappoint again? Anxiety starts building days before any intimate moment. You begin avoiding situations, avoiding eye contact, avoiding conversations, because deep down, you're afraid of failing again. I know it's hard to admit, but you need to understand this. It's not your fault. It's not weakness. It's not a lack of masculinity. It's biology. It's your body sending you a signal that something inside needs attention. Let me ask you something. Have you ever stopped to think about why an erection starts but doesn't last? Why it comes strong at first and then suddenly fades away? Is it just psychological? Is it age? Stay with me until the end of this video, because what I'm about to explain could completely change the way you understand this problem. As a doctor, I see this every single day in my office. Men in their 30s, 40s, 50s, often active and seemingly healthy, yet suffering in silence with this issue. And you know what I've noticed? Most of them never received a real explanation of what's actually happening. They left the appointment with a prescription for the blue pill, and that was it. No one explained the cause. No one talked about what is truly failing inside their bodies. And that's exactly what I'm going to do now. I'm going to explain clearly and simply what's happening inside you, and I'm going to use an image that will make it very easy to understand. Imagine a dam. For it to work, it needs two things: water flowing in and the gates closing to hold that water and keep the level high. If the water flows in but the gates are rusty, stuck open, or simply don't close properly, what happens? The water leaks out, the level drops, and the dam can no longer do its job. Your erection works the same way. Blood flows into the corpora cavernosa. That's the water entering the dam. But for the erection to stay firm, the vascular valves, small structures inside the blood vessels, need to act like gates, trapping the blood inside. If those valves don't close properly, if they're damaged or worn down, the blood leaks back into circulation, and the erection fades. It's simple, it's mechanical, and it's exactly what's happening to you. Now let's go a level deeper. Why do those gates stop working? What causes the vascular valves to lose their ability to hold blood in place? The answer comes down to three words: insufficient nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a molecule your body produces naturally. It plays two essential roles in an erection. First, it relaxes the blood vessels so blood can flow easily into the corpora cavernosa. Second, it helps the vascular valves close properly, trapping the blood inside and maintaining the pressure needed to sustain an erection. When nitric oxide levels are too low, whether due to poor diet, chronic stress, a sedentary lifestyle, smoking, or simply natural aging, something important happens. The walls of the blood vessels become stiff and less elastic, like metal gates that have rusted over time. The valves that should close no longer seal completely. They stay partially open. Blood may still flow in, but it doesn't stay. It leaks out, and the erection that started strong simply fades away. Do you see what this means? The problem isn't blood entering the penis. The problem is retention, your body's ability to hold on to what it has already achieved. Before we continue, let me say one thing. If this content is making sense to you and helping you better understand your body, consider subscribing to the channel. Here I talk about men's health in a serious, safe, evidence-based way. No taboos, no judgment, just clear, reliable information so you can take care of your health with confidence. You've probably tried to fix this already, right? Maybe you went to the pharmacy and bought that blue pill, or maybe you looked for some miracle tea, or even a generic supplement that promised fast results. And at first, it works. You take it, the erection comes back, you feel that sense of relief, but then the effect wears off and the problem returns. So you take it again and again, and deep down, you know you're just masking the symptom. Let me explain what these medications actually do and why they never truly solve the problem. Drugs like sildenafil and tadalafil work by forcing vasodilation. They temporarily increase nitric oxide levels and slow down how quickly it's broken down. That allows blood to flow in with more pressure. But do you know what they don't do? They don't repair the vascular valves. They don't restore the elasticity of the arteries. They don't fix the rusted gates. Going back to the dam analogy, it's like increasing the water pressure without fixing the gates that are stuck open. It might work for a few hours, but as soon as the pressure drops, the problem comes back, because the structure itself is still damaged. These methods don't rebuild, they compensate, and compensation is never a cure. Now let me give you something to think about. What if your body isn't asking for medication, but for reconstruction? What if, instead of forcing a temporary response, you could restore your body's natural function? What if you could go back to having firm, lasting, spontaneous erections without relying on anything artificial? That is possible, and I'm going to show you how. There is a science-based, tested, and validated protocol that focuses on rebuilding the cells of your arteries and vascular valves. This is not magic. It's not an empty promise. It's targeted vascular nutrition. This protocol provides your body with nitric oxide precursors, substances like L-arginine and L-citrulline, along with essential cofactors such as magnesium, zinc, and B-complex vitamins. These nutrients do three fundamental things. First, they stimulate the natural production of nitric oxide, restoring your body's ability to relax blood vessels and allow proper blood flow. Second, they restore the elasticity of arterial walls, making them more flexible and healthy, like removing rust from the gates of a dam. Third, they repair the vascular valves, allowing them to close properly again and retain blood inside the corpora cavernosa. This is the most direct, practical, and effective path to restoring erectile function by treating the root cause. It's not a temporary fix. It's reconstruction. And here's an important medical warning I need to give you, very seriously. Vascular health doesn't stay the same. It's either improving or getting worse. There is no middle ground. Every day you don't take action, the valves wear down a little more. The arteries become a little stiffer. And do you know what that means? If you don't act now to rebuild proper blood flow, the problem can become irreversible. It can reach a point where even the strongest medication no longer works. You still have time, but that time is not unlimited. When you start treating the root cause, the changes don't happen only in your erections. They happen throughout your entire body. Men who follow this protocol report firmer, longer-lasting erections that occur naturally. More energy in daily life because circulation improves throughout the whole body. Greater motivation to train, to work, to live. Improved mood as the body returns to producing hormones in a balanced way. Better sleep quality. And perhaps most importantly, confidence restored. That feeling of being back in control. This type of treatment doesn't work overnight. Arterial tissue takes about 120 days to fully regenerate. That's why the clinically recommended protocol lasts between 3 and 5 months. Cellular reconstruction takes time, but the results are long-lasting. The link to the official website is here in the video description. There, you'll find all the information about the protocol so you can make an informed decision. I know many men feel hesitant about purchasing this type of supplement out of embarrassment or fear that someone might see it. So let me reassure you, Delivery is completely discreet. There is no product identification, no supplement name, and no embarrassing information on the package. It's a neutral, secure, and professional shipment. No one will know what you ordered. Taking care of this isn't vanity. It's self-care. It's self-respect. It's choosing not to accept less than what you deserve. Your sexual health is part of your overall health. You don't have to carry this alone. You can rebuild. And when you do, you'll feel the difference, not just in the bedroom, but in every part of your life. If this video made sense to you, check the link in the description, read it carefully, and make the decision your body has been asking for. You deserve to live well. You deserve to feel whole again. Take care of yourself. A hug, and I'll see you in the next video.